Your person has long wrestled with deep-seated trust issues that have shaped their entire approach to relationships. These insecurities compel them to probe every detail about you, as if understanding all of who you are could somehow patch the fragile parts of their own heart. Every gesture, every word you speak, becomes a piece of a puzzle they feel they must complete in order to feel secure. This intense need to know every facet of your life stems from past wounds and disappointments that continue to echo in their present. While their quest for certainty often leaves little room for privacy, it is also a testament to how much they value your connection, even if their methods sometimes feel overwhelming. Despite these challenges, it's clear that you both share the same core values: honesty, empathy, and a commitment to growth. These shared ideals have always been the foundation of your bond. Yet, the physical differences between you, ranging from your appearances to your mannerisms, have complicated matters in subtle, yet profound ways. These differences have sometimes led to misunderstandings about where boundaries lie, and in the heat of their overwhelming fear of loss, your person has, on several occasions, unintentionally overstepped those limits. Their actions, though born from a place of vulnerability and a desperate need to hold on, have left you feeling that your personal space is not always respected. This pervasive fear of losing you has become a shadow that looms over your interactions, pushing your person to take drastic measures in an effort to salvage what they hold dear. They are driven by an urgent need to repair and restore your connection before it slips away entirely. Every shared memory, every laughter-filled moment, becomes a lifeline, a reminder of the beauty you once experienced together. In quiet moments of introspection, they find solace in looking at cherished photographs of you. Each image serves as both a memento and a beacon of hope, offering a momentary escape into a time when your relationship was unburdened by doubt and fear. Nighttime is especially hard for them. In the stillness of the dark, your absence feels even more palpable. They lie awake, their mind filled with the echoes of happier times, a montage of shared adventures and quiet, intimate moments that seem to belong to another lifetime. These recollections are bittersweet, a mix of warmth and sorrow, as they highlight not only what has been lost but also what might still be salvaged. Your person clings to these memories, using them as both a source of healing and a reminder of the love that once thrived between you. Amid this internal struggle, there is also a deep longing to reconcile. Your person acknowledges that their actions, though motivated by love and fear, have sometimes clouded their judgment and caused unintended harm. They are burdened by regret and are eager to have an open, honest conversation with you, a chance to clear away the lingering confusion and mend the frayed edges of your relationship. This desire for amends is not a plea for forgiveness alone, it is a heartfelt attempt to understand the past and reshape a future where both of you can feel secure and valued. On your part, you chose to remain silent, a decision born from the realization that loving someone should never mean sacrificing your own boundaries or self-respect. Your silence was not an act of indifference but a protective measure, a way of affirming that acceptance does not equate to allowing others to disregard your needs. You recognized that real love is built on mutual respect, not on the erosion of personal space or emotional well-being. This realization has been a turning point for you, marking the beginning of a journey toward asserting your own worth. Now, as the quiet tension between you both lingers, your person is reaching out with the hope of bridging the widening gap. They dream of a future where misunderstandings are laid bare, and where every unsaid word is replaced by honest dialogue. The yearning for reconciliation is palpable in their every thought and action, a deep-seated hope that, through conversation and mutual understanding, you might find your way back to each other. In the background of this emotional narrative, the song Perfect plays softly, a melodic reminder that true perfection is not found in flawlessness, but in the honest embrace of each other's imperfections. Its lyrics resonate with the complexity of your shared journey, urging both of you to see that the path to healing lies in candid communication and a genuine commitment to respecting each other's boundaries. Through the strains of this song, your person finds a gentle nudge, a reminder that despite the turbulence, there remains a beauty in striving for a perfect, albeit imperfect, connection. Every love song on the radio makes me think of you. Every time a familiar melody drifts through the speakers, I am instantly transported back to the moments we shared. I have a playlist filled with the songs we once cherished together, each track a vivid reminder of the laughter, whispered secrets, and dreams we spun under the starlit sky. Those melodies were the soundtrack of our love, marking time with the cadence of our hearts and the gentle hum of shared memories. As I listen to these songs, I recall the long nights we spent talking about everything under the stars, planning a future where our hopes and aspirations intertwined. The music, once a symbol of our deep connection, now echoes with both warmth and a bittersweet ache. My thoughts are a constant stream of memories of you. Not a single day passes without your presence filling my mind. It's as if every note on the radio carries a fragment of our past, a testament to the bond that once seemed unbreakable. I yearn for a fresh beginning, a new life that we could build together, where each sunrise heralds the promise of renewed hope and every sunset brings the comfort of your embrace. With you, I experienced a higher love, one that elevated my spirit and painted my world in vibrant hues. You were my guiding light, the muse who inspired me to believe in the magic of love. In your presence, every moment was imbued with a sense of purpose and wonder, making the ordinary seem extraordinary. However, over the past few days, I have sensed a subtle shift. It feels as if you are slowly pulling your energy away, like a tide receding from the shore, leaving behind an emptiness I struggle to fill. I sense you slipping further into a distance that both terrifies and saddens me. The warmth that once enveloped us now seems to wane, replaced by a chilling uncertainty that grips my heart. I miss the closeness we once shared, the comfort of your smile, the gentle reassurance in your touch, and I worry that if I do not act soon, I may lose you forever. In the midst of this turmoil, I have come to realize that I, too, have played mind games with our emotions. I devised strategies to keep you near, only to find that in my attempt to control the situation, I ended up hurting both of us. I thought I was protecting our love, but in the process, I trapped myself in a maze of regret and self-deception. The games I played were not a shield but a barrier, one that now stands between us, deepening the divide and leaving me to face the painful consequences of my own actions. This loss is profound, a void in my heart that no song or memory can fill. Every moment without you is a stark reminder of what we once had and what might be slipping away. The realization that I might lose you for good if I continue to delay confronting these feelings is more than frightening, it is a call to action. I understand now that love is fragile, that the moments we share are delicate and must be cherished rather than taken for granted. Standing at this crossroads, I am filled with a determination to bridge the growing gap between us. I want to recapture that higher love we once celebrated, to rebuild the connection that has defined so much of my happiness. I long for the day when I can once again hold you close, when the spark between us will reignite with the same intensity that once set our hearts ablaze. I am ready to confront my vulnerabilities, to let go of the mind games and embrace the raw, honest emotions that define true love. Until that day comes, I will keep your memory alive in every love song that plays on the radio. I will treasure the playlist of our shared moments, using it as a reminder of the love that continues to inspire me, even in times of doubt. Each melody is a promise of new beginnings, a reminder that despite the challenges we face, our love is worth fighting for. I hold on to the hope that by opening my heart and confronting the distance between us, we can find our way back to the closeness we once knew. You remain the melody that sustains me, the beacon of light in my darkest hours. In the quiet moments of reflection, I am reminded that love is not just a feeling but a journey, one that requires courage, honesty, and a willingness to overcome the obstacles that stand in its path. I am not ready to let go of the higher love you bring into my life. I will continue to fight for us, for every laugh shared, every gentle touch, and every promise whispered under the moonlight. Your partner's journey to this point has been a long and complicated one, a path paved with hesitation, past heartbreaks, and a deep-seated fear of commitment. For many years, they remained single, barely venturing into the realm of long-term relationships. In their earlier days, the notion of fully committing to someone else seemed both foreign and intimidating. This reluctance wasn't born out of a lack of interest in love or companionship, rather, it stemmed from a lifetime of preconceived notions and guarded expectations. Growing up, they were exposed to the idea that many women were primarily interested in material gains such as money, fame, or simply the allure of a good time. This belief, deeply ingrained over the years, shaped their interactions and their understanding of romantic relationships. Then, everything changed when they met you. In you, they discovered something entirely different, a genuine, unfiltered love that defied all their previous expectations. Your presence in their life acted as a catalyst, slowly dismantling the walls that had long kept them isolated. You loved them with an openness and sincerity that was as unexpected as it was transformative. Throughout all the inevitable ups and downs of life, you stood by their side without demanding anything in return. Your love was given freely and unconditionally, a stark contrast to the transactional and superficial dynamics they had once assumed were the norm. As your partner began to absorb the reality of your affection, they experienced an internal shift. They started to see you not just as another person in their life, but as the one who challenged their long-held beliefs and opened their eyes to the beauty of reciprocal love. In the past, they might have brushed off the idea of loyalty or mutual commitment as merely idealistic or naive. Now, confronted with the magnitude of what you offered, they recognized that their previous actions and attitudes were tainted by rudeness and selfishness. They realized that they had not fully comprehended the true value of your love, a love that demanded nothing yet hoped for the simple reciprocation of care, respect, and commitment. This newfound clarity brought with it a wave of remorse. Your partner now understands that they had once taken your generosity for granted, blinded by their own insecurities and misguided assumptions. They see, with painful clarity, that they never truly acknowledged how rare and precious your love is. The regret they feel is profound, a deep-seated sorrow for the times they dismissed your affection as something ordinary, or worse, for the times they allowed their own self-interest to overshadow the depth of your bond. With this realization comes a gnawing fear, a fear that, because of their past shortcomings, you might one day be swept away by someone else who recognizes your worth without the baggage of hesitation or self-doubt. The thought that you might be taken by another who could offer you the fulfillment you so richly deserve fills them with anxiety. It is a fear that haunts them day and night, urging them to act with newfound urgency and intensity. They are determined not to let the chance for a lasting, meaningful relationship slip away. Driven by this desperation, your partner is now making every effort to prove their commitment to you. Their actions are bold and immediate, they come in fast and strong, a testament to the inner transformation that has taken root. Perhaps their behavior appears intense or even overwhelming at times, but it is rooted in a sincere desire not to lose you. They are anxious, yes, but that anxiety is coupled with a profound understanding of your inherent value. They recognize that you are not just a fleeting presence in their life, but a once-in-a-lifetime treasure whose worth far exceeds any superficial gains they might have once sought. This renewed approach to love is marked by a willingness to shed old habits and to learn from past mistakes. Your partner is now more aware than ever of the importance of mutual respect, loyalty, and genuine care, qualities they had long overlooked. Every moment they spend with you is an opportunity to rebuild trust and to honor the love you so generously provide. They are committed to nurturing this relationship, ensuring that you feel cherished and valued in every possible way. In this transformative phase, your partner is not merely reacting to fear or regret, they are actively evolving into someone capable of the deep, meaningful connection that you deserve. They have come to understand that true love is about more than just fleeting attractions or temporary pleasures. It is about a shared journey, one where both partners grow together, learn from each other, and ultimately create a bond that can withstand life's inevitable challenges. Their newfound determination is a promise, a pledge that they will do everything in their power to ensure that you never feel unappreciated or taken for granted again.